Right, we're on a straight. It is a bit wet out. Brian's taking my breath away!
This was my most recent video, remapping my M240i, and from that video you guys were recommending two different things. One was recommending an LSD and an XHB gearbox to keep up with all the power delivered from the MHD Stage 1, and luckily for you guys, two of those things are getting installed in today's video. Hello, this is NatWest.
Hi.
Hi, how can we help?
Hi, could I possibly take out a £1,700 loan, please?
Well, what the fuck is that for?
It's for an LSD in my BMW, so I can do skids.
Absolutely not. Who do you think you are? A cool boy doing
Wait,
skids?
Why the fuck not?
Well, if the bank didn't say no, two of the things would be installed, but unfortunately we got one.
So we don't have the capacity.
So currently I have an MHD Stage 1 on the car, which is pushing around 420 brake horsepower, 100 brake horsepower more than stock. And the gearbox handles it perfectly fucking fine. Woohoo! Holy fuck. Now obviously with that Stage 1 remap we're currently running no remap on the gearbox, so that's what we're doing today to maximise the power from the MHD, and it'll work hand in hand.
The only thing I'm going to use to remap this transmission is this and the OBD that is currently plugged in. This will connect to the OBD, it will flash files from my phone to that, and it will remap the car's ECU. So as you can see right here, we've actually got everything from Stage 0 up to Stage 3.
Wow. We are quite simply going to be flashing the Stage 2 to the transmission.
Quite simply, we're going to turn the ignition on, then flash this Stage 2 to the car. Just like so. And as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen, the remap is now complete. We're now running the Stage 2 gearbox map, and we've got all these different things, which I'm going to read right now and act like I know what I'm talking about, because literally I have no idea what any of this means. Added gear display in D mode, removed torque limiters, raised line pressure mapping for high input torque. Don't know what that means. My brain just malfunctioned there. Reconfigured deck logic. And deck, woo, you made it! With similar logic as M cars. Automatic shift mode upscaling under what?
What?
Recalibrated shift points in D mode to improve throttle response. No automatic upshifting in M/Sport Plus settings.
Boring.
Now then, let's actually start the car for the first time. And I believe now we should have the gearbox map running and the MHD Stage 1, which is very nice. The next step was to drive around for 50 miles without heavy load to get the new software used to the car. So I went out later that night and slowly racked up the miles on the car. I got some nice pictures of the car. Filled the car up for the 17th time this week.
Well, I'm broke.
And then had a little jam out session in the car.
Games a day, stay. Under the sea. But you were always on my mind. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. The trophy. I've gotta protect my energy. Really even start. I got hoes.
Then pulled over for some more pictures. After all of that, the 50 miles has now been complete in the BMW M240i, and as you can tell, those 50 miles, I've got the car a little bit dirty. It's bloody filthy. I mean, look at this. I've collected Nazareth in this wheel well. I mean, that is a look at that. Look at this, but that's solid dirt, man. Mads has taken some Viagra. Literally, the wheels look gold. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know, I've got spinnies.
Let's go.
But pretty much right now, we're gonna take the car out and feel the Stage 2 gearbox map on the BMW. But this is actually the exciting news. Right now, we're actually gonna be driving to a dyno place. So we're going to be seeing exactly how much this Stage 1 remap has actually pulled, as well as the gearbox map, on an actual dyno with actual printouts. So I believe it's around 420 brake horsepower, but obviously I don't know. Until the end of today's video, which we're going to go right now. I'm not quite sure if the BMW XHP will beat my shifts in my MX-5. I mean, look at this. Ah! Shifted so hard it set off the traction control light. Oh, fucking hell. I got a bit of air there. Yeah, these shifts are hard today. Now, of course, channels like this wouldn't run without sponsors like Car Vertical. And they are proudly sponsoring today's video. Most of you guys will know who Car Vertical is, but Car Vertical, for those who don't know, is a used car history tracker that scans through an entire car's history to make sure you know everything about the car you're interested in before making any purchases. Now, to use Car Vertical is pretty simple. When you find a car that you like in the used car market, you quite simply take the registration or VIN from that car, put it through Car Vertical, and it will produce you a report just like this one. Now then, here is actually a report for a Nissan Qashqai. I know, a dream car for everyone, guys. As we can see so far, it is green ticks for most of it. If we actually clicked on theft, we can actually see that there is no records of this car being stolen. If we click odometer, don't know if I said that right, we can actually see that there is no mileage discrepancies. As you can see, there's no mileage dips in it to represent a mileage rollback, and it's done only 8.9 thousand miles, which is incredible. We also have a green tick for financial and legal status. As we can see here, it's recently passed its MOT, not wanted as scrapped, not imported, and no outstanding finance. However, this is the iffy piffy part. As we can see, we have an amber warning light for damage. As we can see, this vehicle was damaged twice, not just once, twice, and was marked as an insurance write-off as both a category S and a category N. Once in 2018 and once in 2020. Whoever owned this car needs to learn how to drive. Car Vertical even goes as far as showing us pictures of the damage to show us exactly what went wrong. So this Nissan Qashqai probably wouldn't be the best one to go for. Now, if you guys are at all interested in using Car Vertical, click the link in the description for an automatic 10% off, or use my discount code TOS for money off your report. Alright, so about to put our foot down. Honestly, I'm going to be like, ooh, and I'm not even going to feel a bloody difference. But we're going to have quicker shifts now, quicker downshifts, I believe. They feel smoother! They honestly, I can't even feel them. Let's do full throttle. Let's put this gearbox in the deep end with this stage 2 and feel how the gearbox. Oh my god! Look, the gear just kept going. That was 7,000 RPM. And the gear change is so smooth.
Did you wash your ass today?
Oh shit! What I can notice about the shifts is it's just a lot smoother. It is really unbelievably smooth. When you're shifting under full throttle or heavy load, you used to be able to feel it. Right, I can't feel a fucking thing. Right, so overall very happy with the gearbox map. I can't really notice a difference other than how smooth it is. Anyway, let's actually get this car dyno dive. If you guys know, you know. Dyno time.
It's dino time. Oh, it's time for the dino. Dino time.
Right, so the car is now on the dyno, ready to go, and honestly, I feel so proud. It's like my baby's first day at school, you know. The guys down here are super sick. I'm excited to see how much more we'll be running. I think around 420 brake, hopefully, fingers crossed. Guys, I think I found my biggest fan. Guys, look at these cars here. Oh my god, they've got a savage lineup. So you got a yellow S1, The fucking Bumblebee. Bloody hell. Like the sun is in my eyes. And then you got this M140 that has the plate officer. Oh my god, that's gangster. Cheeky Renault Clio over there as well. And the best of the best. The best of the best. Best of the best. Fucking Peugeot. So the guys then set up all of the fans to give the car as much fucking shut up. To give the car as much air and cooling as humanly possible. Then I had to be the hero of the day and type in my ghost code because the car kind of killed itself. Good thing to know, if anyone steals my car and tries to dyno it, they won't be able to. So now was actually the time to get this stage 1 dynoed. The car was all strapped up, fans running on full blast. What do you guys think this stage 1 remap on the BMW is going to make? Closest answer gets a free cookie in the comments. BMW M240i has done its first run on the dyno. I haven't seen the results yet, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it's going to be around 420. If not, well, I'm going to cry. I'll be crying myself to sleep. That is absolutely crazy, having your car on a dyno. The way it just revs up and it don't stop, it's actually scary. I just expected it to blow up. I mean, honestly, you know how funny it would be to be standing there and then just watching like a piston number 6 go through the roof. Oh my god, I'd cry. So fingers crossed it's actually 420 or something, but we'll see. We'll see. You want if I film it?
Yeah, you can do it.
So the stage 1 remap actually came out to 416.46 brake horsepower and 546 newton meters of torque. Now this dyno run was nowhere near perfect. There was a few actual issues that we ran into. Now I'm no dyno expert, but apparently the torque dropped off more than they were expecting. The intake temperatures were higher than they wanted. This is actually intake temperatures for a Dodge Challenger. It is running around 20 degrees and we were actually running around 32 degrees on dyno. So we're losing a lot of brake horsepower from the heat and it's disrupting a lot of other parameters on the logs. Now, of course, on a dyno, it's hard to replicate intake temperatures while you're doing 70 miles per hour down the motorway with cold air rushing through the intake. Now, overall, what the guys down there said was the map was good. However, because the aftermarket intake, we might be running into a lot more heat soak and problems and in turn, loss of power. So what we decided to do while the car was still strapped up is put the car back to stock to see exactly how much brake horsepower the car is pulling out of a stage 1 compared to a stage 0. So after a quick MHD flash, we quickly got the car back to stage 0, ready to dyno. Right, so we pulled on stock power 359 horsepower. So out of a stage 1, we pulled 64.59 brake horsepower, according to this dyno. Right guys, stock power just made 359 brake horsepower. What they've recommended is I've only put on a stage 2 XHP gearbox map. So what they're doing now is they're flashing the stage 3 to get me the biggest horsepower gain. Right, okay, so I'm currently sat at services, got my KFC right here, got a fillet tower burger and some chips, of that, my basket. That's actually the dyno, all complete. Oh my god, look how good that looks. Oh, let me take a bite before I start talking. Oh my god, that is dripping. Oh my god, no, that's the one. Oh my, that was insane. That KFC is, dang. Let me get another bite. Oh my god. Fucking hell, that's good. Oh my god. Hold on, let me have another bite. I needed that. But he was actually a little graph. As you can see, stock power, we're making 351 brake horsepower and 499 Newton meters of torque. And stage 1 MHD tuned with the stage 2 XHP gearbox, we're running 416.48 horsepower and 540 Newton meters. Now, obviously, I don't really know what I'm looking at. I can act like I know what I'm looking at. I think it was the torque on the stage 1. I don't know what they said, but basically, it was a little bit off. So if the graph looks a little bit off, it's because it is. I don't know what it was. I'm literally the worst person to explain this, but apparently it was getting very hot and the torque was falling off or something when it shouldn't. But everything else they said looks good. They run their little logs, they checked it, and they said the stage 1, it's alright. Such a weirdo. I'm sat on the side of the motorway using my boot as a table to eat my food. Bro, you just gotta realise people are not even looking. Look at this. Woo. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results. I wish it was more close to 420, but of course, if there wasn't heat soak, it could have made 420. I just don't know. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that. Very stupidly quick car now. Gave me a little sticker. Jeez, look at that. Whoa. Oh, got more stickers. I didn't see all these. Let's go. All that means for us, guys, is we will push further and further. Stage 2, stage 2 plus, and then I don't know what stage 3 incurs, but maybe stage 3 on this car. I'm doing this all for you guys. We're pushing this car to its limit. Yeah. Now let me fix the one thing I know that is letting the stage run down. I know it's letting the stage run down. This fucking atrocity. Right, so that is actually the problem to the stage 1 complete. Can't believe we were whipping around in a dirty car. Now we can smoke people while they can see their reflection in their mirror on the side. Huge thank you to Phantom Tuner, or Tuning, for actually dynoing the car. Let me know what you guys think of the results from the dyno. I'm pretty happy. Yeah, we are going to be constantly pushing this car more and more. This is just the start. So anyway, guys, without further ado, that is unfortunately the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you faces in my next video.